What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you my playthrough of Mighty No. 9. Before I begin, I kind of want to give a brief background to this game. This all started with Kenji Inafune. I hope I said his name right. I apologize for my pronunciation. But if you do not know who he is a game producer that actually started to work with Capcom back in the 80s and ended up creating, you know, one of the best-known video game characters of all time, Mega Man, or Rockman as he's called in Japan. But in 2010, Inafune actually left Capcom and went to start up his own company called Comcept. Yeah, I know, kind of weird how the names are very similar, but whatever. Here he claimed to be working on a spiritual successor to Mega Man, because, you know, Capcom owns all the rights to the Blue Bomber, and that he called Mighty No. 9. August 2012, he started up a Kickstarter in order to help fund this project, and after being live for like a month or so, Mighty No. 9 raised $4 million with thousands of backers. Seriously, for all case in point, the Kickstarter not only raised the money, but so much hype. And seriously, at the time, you think to yourself, how could that go wrong? I mean, this is the guy that made Mega Man. And with all the test footage he was showing and the art pieces and things like that, it was amazing. Then time passed. And lots of time passed. And problems started coming up, and things after another, after another, after another. I'm going to leave that to you guys in order to look up online. Trust me, it does not very hard to, it's not very hard to find out these things about Mighty No. 9. But in all honesty, you know, I was given this game as a gift by my friend Abba, the Lazy Bum Gamer, and I'm still kind of hyped for it. I am looking forward to this game. I'm going to go into this with, like, an open mind. I'm not going to have a high bar. I'm not going to have a low bar. I'm just going to take the bar out completely. Because it's like, a lot of the reviews out there are giving this game so many problems, like saying that it's bad, it's terrible, this, that, and the other thing, and it's like, I don't know. I think that they're being completely unfair about it because, you know, we've waited so long for this, and we got hyped, and now we are not getting hyped anymore, so people feel cheated, especially the backers and everything. So I'm going to go into this with an open mind, and pretty much just take the game for what it is. I'm going to see exactly, you know, what we got as a final product, and who knows, if it's not really that good, maybe this is still kind of quote-unquote beta-ish, so we might get some updates here and there. And not for nothing, before I begin, I want to just point out one more little point. Mega Man 1, the original Mega Man for Nintendo, did terrible. Most people didn't like it. It had horrible sales. When Mega Man 2 came out, everyone's like, "Oh my God, you! What do you mean you don't like Mega Man? What's the matter with you?" Yeah. I think that this is probably a good test run for this series. So if Mighty No. 92, is that what it'd be called? I don't know, ever comes out, anything that you find wrong with this game, guarantee that they're going to fix it in the next one. But let's go find out for ourselves exactly what we got. So, starting new main game. Going in here. We're, of course, going to do normal. And let's go.
It is the present year.
That looks quite different than my present year.
Breakthroughs in robotic technology have ushered in a new era of peace and prosperity. Violence is confined to the Battle Coliseum, where robot combatants face off in spectacular duels.
So it's like BattleBots.
Today, the Coliseum walls once again echo with the shouts and cheers of excited fans.
All right. Oh!
When, suddenly...
Uh-oh. Bad thing's happening. Got a color change and a music change. Not a bad music change either. I'm kind of bobbing my head a little bit. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's our hero now! Beck! Mighty No. 9! Gonna give us any good opening words or anything? Or something to get us excited? Or you'll just teleport away. That's cool. That's cool too. I'm alright with that.
System ready?
Yes!
Go!
Alright!
Professor!
Oh, that's right. This game had voice acting.
Beck. And functioning normally, it would appear. What on earth has happened? It's chaos everywhere. Well, we won't figure it out here. We must make for the laboratory, and quickly!
Okay.
Beck, you forge ahead and clear a secure path. I'll follow and monitor your progress.
You got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here we are as Beck Mighty number 9. Basically, the professor here has created 9 mighty robots in order to go into that little battle duel thing. And out of the 9 of them, Beck is the only one still functioning. There's really no telling about what's going on in the story right now, but for the most part, all of the robots in this world have gone crazy, and the only one that's still functioning normally is Beck. We can jump, we can shoot, and we are basically jump and shoot man, you know, in this version. And we have a TV screen up here. There we are.
Once again, the president has declared a countrywide state of emergency. This based on reports of haywire robots rampaging out of control in all 52 states.
I guess we're in America
Being
then?
told we have a comment from Gregory Graham, CEO of Cherry Dynamics. Cherry Dyne, of course, being the world's leading robot manufacturer. Let's go there now, live.
Of course they are.
Attention! Attention! Is this thing on? Oh. My fellow Americans.
Haha, I was
in
right.
this time of crisis, we at Cherry Dyne would just like to express that this isn't our fault. It's that Dr. Blackwell. He's the one behind this. Blame him!
Yep, this sounds like an American press conference.
We at Cherry Dyne are doing all we can to help fix the situation. It's Blackwell. Hello, is this thing on?
What the?
Avi?
And now let's go live to our Eye in the Sky Avi for today's Avi News Traffic Report. Thanks, Avi. As you can see, we've got a few accidents eastbound on, well, everywhere!
What a weird helicopter.
Mighty number 6! What does he think he's doing? Bliss, could he be malfunctioning too?
Pretty sure everything's malfunctioning, Doc, so yeah, we're gonna go with yes. Break. Okay, so I gotta be a little honest with you guys. This run-through is gonna be kind of like my Erie's Action run-through. If you haven't gone and seen me play through that, definitely go check it out. But this whole first stage itself, I have gone through lots and lots and lots of times already, mainly because of all the technical issues that I've been having with my computer. But now that I finally got it figured out, I can finally go through it all completely and watch the cutscenes, because I always skipped them before.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
A security bot. And it's out of control, like all the others.
Oh boy.
Beck, there's no other way. You'll need to fight your way through. You can handle this. I know you can. Professor, I'll do it.
Okay, so this introduces us to the basic combat mechanic of the game. You're gonna see an enemy in front of you, and then you're gonna use your Lemon Buster, because, you know, it looks just like Mega Man's, to hit it a bunch of times until it falls over and starts leaking out this, like, weird aura. Now, this comes in different colors, but that stuff is called Cell. And when you actually get near that, you can dash through it and absorb it.
Beck, did you just absorb the cells of a weakened robot? And... my goodness.
Pizza!
Assimilate them? Of course. I designed him with that capability. But I hadn't thought it functioned yet.
I don't know why he's so shocked by all this. You would think that, like, oh wait, that's right, I designed that with you. Like, rather than him being all shocked and everything, like, wow, it's working now? That's crazy. Good thing that it started working now. But yeah, this is pretty much what you do. You're running around, and you're shooting enemy robots, and then you're dashing through them. So, you're more than just jump and shoot, man. You're jump, shoot, and dash, man. Haha, see? That's what makes Mighty Number 9 different than Mega Man. Oh boy, kill that guy. More pizza! Oh, pizza's gone. Occasionally, the enemies will drop different colored cell. As you can see, he is red. And the different colors do different things. Red will increase my actual attack. Blue is kind of a pizza! Oh my god, all pizza! Blue is kind of a healing thing. And then it also builds up a thing called the Excel Recoverer. You can hold 2 of them right now, and I think you have to pick up one before you can start building it, but this is pretty much your energy tank. As I lose health, I can go into here and use this, and then refill back up, and then once it's empty, I can defeat more enemies and fill it up again. You'll also come across green. Oh, hang on a second, we got some talking here.
What's the matter?
robots gone wild are tearing the place apart. I've sealed myself in the lab. Who knows how long before they break through?
Understood. We're already on our way.
Yep.
You try to hold them off as best you can.
Lock the door. So, that's pretty much it. I think these guys give... Ow! Alright, let me get out of here. Shoot, 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 shoot. Come on, Beck. Knock him down. Yeah, got it. So now I have yellow on me. And yellow, I believe, increases my defense. So I take less damage. And then I had red already. Ow. And then green will increase my speed. Oh, nice. That was a good combo right there. So yeah, the more people that you dash through and everything, the more points you get. And really, that just kind of goes to building up your final ranking of the stage. Go! Get out of my way, you little trash can thing. Come on, get him, get him, get him, boom!
Beck, with no time to waste, calculate the fastest possible route to the lab.
I calculate that it is the same path that I've been following already. So, that's pretty much the entire purpose. This is a standard, like, side-scrolling shooter game, which honestly really isn't... So far, it's not too bad. But again, I've only played through this first stage a whole bunch of times. Once I finish this first stage, I'll be curious to see how the other stages line up. I was privy to the demo back when this first came out. You know, a friend of mine let me borrow his and everything. So I kind of have an idea on how things play out in a few stages, but I don't remember offhand.
Right.
Whoa.
The lab is just ahead.
I know.
Sonda. Sonda, are you still there?
Sonda man.
Have the robots torn you to pieces?
Criminy! Tactful as always, William.
I'd say so.
I'm here, but for Pete's sake, hurry!
But I have a door in front of me. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I can walk through it. Ha! Oh man, no action shot? That stinks.
A demolition unit. How on earth did it manage to get down there?
Demolished stuff.
Beck, quickly. You must stop it before it destroys the entire laboratory.
Alright. First boss fight against Round Digger. That's interesting name. Boss fights work the same way as you would anything else. You just keep shooting it until the health goes away. But after a while, it'll start spewing out cell. In which case, you must go and absorb it, or else it will recover whatever health Beck did to that. So, shoot, 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 shoot. And then once it starts blinking, you can then go ahead and absorb the cell. And that's pretty much how this goes as well. There's also different things you can do in the fight. Like, there we go. I did a fine play. So that means I was able to, like, counter a specific move that it did. And I'm pretty sure every boss in this game has a fine play that you can activate. Woo! Let's go ahead and finish him off with some fancy cutscene like. Oh, only 40%.
Snap out of it! Now!
And we cured it. Awesome.
Mission
Yep.
clear.
Woo! Awesome! I'm more happy that this recording was successful. This is the furthest I've gotten in a recording yet. This is great. Oh my god. So now I can actually play the game successfully. And I got an A for the round. I like it. Or the stage, or whatever it is. So, perfect. Okay, now I've never seen this cutscene. I've always skipped it. So now I'm curious what is going to happen here.
Sonda, are you alright?
I don't really like this
Beck,
lab.
Thank goodness. But where are the other mighty numbers?
Well, based on empirical evidence, I believe they might be suffering from this robot affliction that's going around.
Well, there's your story.
Crikey! It's like every bot in America went completely nuts all at once.
How convenient.
Let me contact my brother at the head office in Tokyo. Maybe he can send help.
I'm sorry, Soichiro. Please understand. The Japanese government won't let us intervene until we know the cause of the malfunctions.
I was afraid of that. But it makes sense. After all, any robots you send to help could be affected as well, making things even worse.
Just to confirm, Mr. Sonda, if we can isolate the cause of the robot rampage, you'll send aid?
Absolutely, Professor White. Anything we can do. Did you have a plan in mind?
Yes. We'll send Beck to track down all his fellow mighty numbers. Great idea! Wait, what?
Oh boy.
His assimilation ability should filter any irregularities from his siblings' programming. If we can gather and study multiple samples, perhaps we can isolate the cause of the problem.
It's a long shot, but it's our only hope. The fate of the entire country hangs in the balance. I'll finish reactivating Call so she can provide support. Let's get to it.
It took them forever just to acknowledge Call.
Professor, Not to worry, Beck. This is well within your capabilities.
Aw, Beck doesn't want to have to go fight. That's okay, we're technically not destroying them. This is very similar
Go
to,
ahead and choose your next target.
Yeah, thank you. This is very similar to Mega Man Powered Up on the PlayStation Portable or Vita or whatever you played it, because if you decided to beat a Robot Master using your Buster, you don't actually destroy them. You can actually help them and they are fine and everything. So I'm pretty sure that's how this works here. But as you can see, here is the map of America, and everywhere you see a symbol is where a mighty number is, so we have to beat them. We have Dr. White over here.
Program I devised.
What a great
Care
name.
to try it?
Yeah, Dr. White. How original. Dr. Light, maybe? Dr. White? I don't know. Also, if he's Dr. White and our enemy is like Dr. Blackwell, are we really doing this black and white evil, like good evil thing here? That's whatever. But what you have here are pretty much just challenges that you can go through. This is for your own personal enjoyment, has absolutely nothing to do with the main story, just to make you a better Mighty Number 9, I guess.
Go ahead and choose your...
Attention! Configure controls and view tips. You can also adjust these settings in-game.
I love listening to her talk. It's so funny. And I can't believe that, like, there was no acknowledgement of her. Like, Sonder was working on her, and then all of a sudden she's standing next to him, and it's like, oh, I'm glad that I reactivated Call to help us. Isn't that convenient? I'm like, okay. Because, you know, Beck needs a female sidekick because Mega Man had, you know, roles. So now we have Beck and Call. Huh? Beck and Call? And she's a Call girl? Maybe? Or is that a stretch? I don't know. Whatever. You can. There's so many play on words. But if you go into the actual options screen here, you can get all different types of information about things that you're experiencing through the game. There's actually this other thing that I didn't do that I need to learn how to do called the action shift, where if I hit the right trigger, I can actually jump backwards and I can attack on an angle. I need to start utilizing this ability in future levels because it is very helpful from what I hear, and it can actually get you out of situations really quickly. So, plus it's another good dodging technique. Also, in terms of dash-wise, you can dash as much as you want. If you saw, I was jumping in the air and I was just flying along the screen to the point where I almost didn't even need to land. There you go. Here's the 4 colors: damage up, movement, defense, and health. So there you go. Anywho, I'm gonna call it right there for this episode of Mighty Number 9. In the next one, we will go ahead.
Choose your next target.
That's what we're gonna do in the next episode. Thank you, Sonder. We're gonna go on in. We're gonna pick one of the mighty numbers to go fight, and we're just gonna kind of proceed from there. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, Metal Blade 427. I'm kind of curious which one of these weapons is like the Metal Blade equivalent in this game. I'd like to find that one first, but I'm just gonna go into this and see whatever it is I can find. So, until next time, everyone, you guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.